how they once were. How did life get to be this terrible? Splendiferous, I say, the word rolling off my tongue. Today is going to be splendiferous. You're splendiferous, Delilah says, smiling. I look over at her and see her dimpled cheeks as she smiles. She bites her tongue a little. She always does when she smiles widely. I blink quickly and rub my eyes furiously, trying to make the flashback stop. It's all so vivid in my mind, like it happened yesterday. But it didn't. It happened 6 months ago. 182 days, to be exact. It was the last time I saw her smile like that. Every single day I wish I didn't wake up. I wish things were different. I wish she was here with me. But she's not. I sit on the curb, suddenly overcome with dizziness. This always happens when I think too much, usually about the incident. And I think about it a lot. The quietest people have the loudest minds, and mine is screaming for help, but my lips don't move. I shake my head and place it in my hands, feeling the rain pound down on me. I stick my hand out and catch some falling water, watching it trickle through the small cracks between my fingers. I open up my cupped hand and watch the water drop to the ground, splashing once it hits the pavement. It's like feeling on top of the world, where nothing can touch you. But suddenly the world opens up beneath you and you fall quickly. Everything changes. You're suddenly at the bottom, watching everyone live life above you while you're stuck in a puddle. That's what I feel like. I wonder what it's like to not feel the rain on your skin or to not hear the sound of it falling. I wonder what it's like to take your final breath. I wonder about a lot of things. Most of my time is spent wondering. A car drives by, slowing to a stop in front of me. The lights blind me for a second, but I quickly adjust to the brightness and figure out who it is. The familiar chipped navy paint and the dent that looks like a ghost make the vehicle immediately recognizable. "Get in the car," Caleb says, once he rolls down the window. He always seems to know whenever I run out of the house or get into any sort of trouble. And he's always the one to come get me. I roll my eyes and get inside, turning off the radio. As usual, Caleb has his music playing loudly. It annoys me how he can enjoy something so much. I don't really like Caleb most of the time because he reminds me of things I don't want to remember. But he tolerates me, so I tolerate him. He seems to be the only one who can. He looks over at me and sighs. "Had a fight with your mom again?" I nod, not looking up at him. "Did she tell you about moving?" he asks. I look up at him, confused. How did he find out before me? "She wanted to know what I thought about it all," he says. He always knows what I'm thinking, and I don't really understand how he does. I ball my hands into fists, my knuckles turning white. Caleb knew and didn't tell me. I look over at him, my glare venomous. "Look, Levi," he says, turning down the street. "I want my best friend back. And I know this whole thing sucks, but nothing has helped so far. This might, okay?" I sigh and look out the window, watching the rain slide down the smooth glass. I wonder what it's like to be a raindrop. I bet they pretend to race down the window. I wonder if their life only lasts a few seconds and if they die once they hit the ground. I wish I were a raindrop. I bet they don't worry. Caleb continues to talk about stuff, but I zone out. I block out his talking all the time, and he knows that, but continues anyway. He never gives up. It drives me crazy. Once again, I find myself thinking of living in Maine. It's thousands of miles from Australia, where I've lived my whole life. I don't understand how moving so far away will help. If anything, it may make matters worse. Nothing will help me. It never will. They could send me to Mars and I still wouldn't change. People can't be fixed once they're broken. They're like shattered glass, a bunch of tiny pieces that can't be taped back together. Invisible, sharp, and crushed. Even if I wanted to fix myself and put the pieces I have back together, I couldn't. Levi? Levi!